What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on in the building tonight? It's your boy in the building, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont. Her game, her way, women's basketball, Indiana Fever Unfiltered, and of course, Washington Mystics Unfiltered. We do it big, we do it large. We are live streaming on each one of our platforms. And tomorrow night is opening night in the WNBA. All rosters have been set. I may have a couple more videos dropping on some other teams' rosters of note, of interest. I have already dropped the Indiana video and the Washington Mystics video. Thank you for viewing them. Thank you for checking them out. I definitely want to get some feedback on some stuff tonight from y'all. I will be opening up the phone lines for people that want to say something about this team and what we're talking about, or these teams, or the league, or whatever you want to talk about tonight. The phone lines will be opened up for y'all. Haven't done that in a minute. I meant to do that the other day, and I forgot to do it. Honestly, just was yakking away for such a long time and I'm here trying to untangle cords right now. But a lot going on, man. Another day, another dollar, another dramatic situation in the WNBA. Of course, I mean, everything's always dramatic in this league. And of course, people are getting hot and bothered over certain topics and telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about. Hey, cool, whatever. You don't think I know what I'm talking about? Works for me. Always pleasurable. I knew I'd catch some flack on what I had to say about the Kate Martin cut. I knew I'd catch some flack for it because the idea of actually, being accountable is non-existent in this league. And people, opening their eyes and being honest with themselves about situations. Not something that happens in this league all that much. So we have to, we're going to dig in a little bit on this. I did a video on it, and of course, I got the reaction that I kind of expected from some. Of course, there were certain people that decided that because they disagree with me, they're going to unsubscribe. It is what it is. It's how it rolls, man. I'm the one guy that's willing to sacrifice success for honesty. I'm not like the others who will compromise themselves for clicks and views. I will sacrifice success and growth for honesty at all times. And some people like it, some people don't, but it is what it is. Sorry about that. So we tonight, what's going on? Lester, Duke, Eric, what's popping? If you're in the room, folks, hit the like button, man. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet or any of the channels, please do subscribe to all of them because we are dropping content consistently on all the channels. I'm really building Washington Mystics up on its own. More so Indiana Fever. I'm building it through Come On Now podcast, pushing through here because a lot of my content is on the Indiana Fever. We will be dropping predictions tonight. Predictions for everything. Predictions for MVP. Predictions for Rookie of the Year. Predictions for Sixth Woman of the Year. Predictions for Most Improved Player. Predictions for most likely to jump off a building and blow her. Predictions on everything, man. Predictions for the playoffs. Predictions for who wins. Predictions, all that good stuff. The first coach that could get fired. It's going to be talked about tonight, right here. Are you serious? Wow, I'm not surprised. I don't even follow, and I've actually put it on do not show me that stuff because I don't really care. I don't care. It's gotten to the point. What's up, Alexis? It's gotten to the point where this stuff is wholly embarrassing. I mean, take a look right now. This is right now what is on the WNBA website. I mean, this is the type of shit that this league does. It is crazy. Look at what this league is doing. Look at this. I mean, you wouldn't believe it if I didn't show it to you because I don't think any of y'all go to that website. This is the WNBA website right now. Look at the WNBA website. In front and center. AZ FUD. AZ FUD is their front and center graphic on the WNBA website. What's up, David? I mean, this stuff is crazy. Front and center is AZ FUD. They got Nneka Ogwumike on here. Brianna Stewart, Asia Wilson, Caitlin Clark, and Angel Reese. Okay, we got AZ FUD. Front and center. I mean, I guess they don't like Paige all that much. What are we doing? What is this league doing? What is this league even doing? Where's Collier? Yeah, where's Wheelchair Fee? Like where's Collier? They got Nneka Agumake over Collier. They got AZ. So AZ Foot is now the feature attraction of the league. AZ Foot is your feature attraction for the WNBA. She is front and center in the middle. Boom, give it a ball. It's her league. It's her league. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So, but this is what the WNBA does to promote the league. Tomorrow night, the openers, Connecticut Sun at New York Liberty, Washington Mystics at Toronto Tempo, Golden State Valkyries at Seattle Storm. Those are your 3 games tomorrow. And then on Saturday, you got Dallas and Indiana at 1, Phoenix at Vegas at 3:30, Atlanta at Minnesota at 8, Chicago at Portland at 9. And then Sunday, you got Seattle, Connecticut at 1, New York Liberty at Washington at 3. I would have loved to have done a live for that, but unfortunately, that is Mother's Day. I guess the WNBA forgot mothers exist. I'm just kidding, obviously, because the NBA plays games too. But the Liberty at Washington at 3, Vegas at Los Angeles at 6, and Phoenix at Golden State at 8:30. That's this weekend. And of course, on Sunday night, we will be doing Sunday Night Heat, myself and Ben Daniel. But yo, thank y'all for jumping on board this evening. You know, I kind of do all these things impromptu nowadays, so kind of is what it is. Nothing new, nothing out of the ordinary. But yeah, we got some deals that popped off today, some cuts that happened today. People don't like the truth. Some players that made the team that I ain't gonna lie, I thought some players that made the teams were kind of surprising. But all the final cuts for today. And look at this. Ileana Rupert is out indefinitely due to pregnancy and childbirth. Man, she ain't waste no time. She ain't waste no time at all. What is this? I mean, if this was a couple years ago, she'd gotten fired like De'Erica Hamby. Ileana Rupert out for pregnancy. I guess she will be the first player to enjoy the spoils of the new CBA on pregnancy. And the fact that she was a rookie last year, none of my business. Clearly none of my business. But you would think that if you were a rookie, or I'm sorry, she's been in the league for 3 years, my bad. I thought she was a rookie last year, honestly. I never heard of her. So she's 24 years old. She's played in the league for 3 years. I got to wonder if she'll find her way back to the league. Now I'm going to wonder out loud. Ileana Rupert, Rupert, out for the year, pregnancy. And she's a young player, so apparently she doesn't care about her career because the WNBA will find a way to kick her out at some point. Tasia Oblak, temporarily suspended. Kamaya Smalls is temporarily suspended. Juste Joysti is temporarily suspended. Awa Pham is temporarily suspended. Nell Angloma, temporarily suspended. Leela Lacan, temporarily suspended. Monique Akoa Makani, temporarily suspended. Valerian Ayayi, temporarily suspended. Raquel Carrera, temporarily suspended. And Leonie Fibich, temporarily suspended. So apparently Awa Pham and this crew still hasn't come to this country. They still have not reported to their teams. And I could have swore that I saw that Aja Sivka, who was drafted, I think that's her name, Aja Sivka, who was drafted by the Chicago Sky last year, if I'm not mistaken, she just announced that she's going to be playing for the Kentucky Wildcats next season. Explain that one. Explain that one. Explain the fact that the draft pick, the first round draft pick of the Chicago Sky last season, is going to college to play at Kentucky. How the hell does that work? Y'all explain. Can somebody explain this to me? You drafted her with the first round pick last year, and she's gonna go to college. I mean, my God. She's 20 years old, so she'll be 25 after 4 years of college, because that's what will happen. Does the Chicago Sky keep her rights? I have absolutely no idea. I would presume not. They drafted her when she was still in high school. Yeah, that tells you about them Europeans, right? Our fam. People be swearing by our fam. Well, she's still not in this country. She's still playing overseas because apparently playing overseas is more important than playing for the WNBA. I don't know how you can have somebody's rights when they sit out for 5 years. I don't know how you can keep rights. I mean, there's got to be some type of contract. I mean, did she sign a contract with the Chicago Sky? Did she sign a contract? I don't know why you even want to keep rights of a player that's going to be out for the next 5 years. But hey, I don't know. I don't know. So anyone that says yes, they have her rights, if you saw that somewhere, hell, cool. Please let me know because I don't know. I do not know. But if they do, great. I'm sure that's what they thought about when they decided to draft her. So it says, yes, they still have her rights. Okay, great. Who cares? At some point, who cares? That girl ain't never going to play 1 second in the WNBA. She's going to go to college and go back to Europe. This is so stupid. This is so dumb. Select a player to go to college. Whatever. Dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. So is that what Seattle just did? They selected Iowa fam so she can go to college too? I mean, get out of here. I don't think Europeans can get NIL money. I'm not sure about that. I heard about that as well. I don't know that they can get NIL money. Nonetheless, Kennedy Carter is a member of the Las Vegas Aces officially. Aaliyah Nye was cut. Kitcha Laska was cut by Toronto. Nicolina Milic was cut. So Aaliyah Nye, a rookie last year in Vegas, went to Toronto in the expansion draft and got cut. I mean, you can't make this up. You can't make this shit up. This is a joke. This is a joke. You can't even make this crap up no more. This stuff has become laughable. It's literally become laughable. Chloe Bibby traded and then cut. Phoenix Mercury traded for her and then got rid of her. Taylor Theory cut by the Atlanta Dream. She was drafted last year. She was one of the few third-round picks that played last year, and now she's gone. Maita Cazorla cut by Atlanta. Stephanie Jones cut. Yo, Indiana Fever's final roster is set. We all know what it is. And now, 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 and now. By the way, we got 3 channels going on. So if you are over in the Indiana Fever chat room, you're only going to have chat from that chat room. I see all the chat. But unfortunately, they don't show everything in every chat room, even though it's being pushed out to 3 different platforms. So there's chat in the Washington Mystics. This is a chat. This is a stream for all 3. So if you want to come on now, the podcast one, that's obviously the main one. Trying to build these other streams as well. So if you want to be over in that one, they're going to have different chats going on. Anyhow, today, as you all know by now, Kate Martin was cut by the Golden State Valkyries. And of course, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh boy, here it comes. Here it comes. We gonna have the fucking crash out of You gotta sign Kate Martin. You gotta sign Kate Martin. Oh my God. Please sign Kate Martin. Oh my goodness. I'm reading that crap in comments. For Caitlin Clark's mental health. Oh my word. Lord have mercy. I mean, the outrageous level of insanity. Like this is a level of outrageously insane stuff going on right here. Kate Martin is not a blonde. She looks brunette as hell to me. She looks like she has brown hair to me. Unless I'm blind now, she looks like she has brown hair to me, but maybe I'm blind. Maybe I am blind. Maybe I cannot see. But I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. And I knew when I saw, oh my, I'm like, just Lord, here the comments come. They're gonna hit hard. And they hit hard. And the lunacy. I thought she had brown hair. I mean, I don't know, y'all. Maybe we got different definitions of what brown hair and brunettes are. Let me look at Kate Martin's picture again. That girl got brown hair, bro. I mean, that is not blonde hair. That girl's hair is not blonde. What is the definition of a blonde? I live in Florida. Y'all tell me this is a blonde man, please. This is not a blonde haired girl. This girl ain't blonde haired. Come on now. Come on. Look at me that nonsense that she's got blonde hair. You bugging. You are bugging. This is a blonde hair girl to y'all? Come on, dude. Okay, that was the wrong one. Why? Get on the screen. God dog it. That's a blonde hair girl to y'all? That girl does not look blonde haired at all to me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. That's blonde hair to you? I mean, maybe I'm crazy. It looks brown to me. It sure as shit look brown as hell to me. It doesn't look blonde to me. Y'all think that girl got blonde hair? That's not blonde hair, people. If there's blonde, it's because she's adding blonde streaks. That is not blonde hair. Or then you want to call it a mixture of shit. It ain't fucking blonde hair, though. Nonetheless, she has been cut. I'm sure you take Kate Martin over Walker Kimbrough, David. I would expect nothing less. You're an Iowa Hawkeyes fan. I get it. It doesn't make you. It makes you completely unbiased. It makes you completely biased. It's a complete bias. If you think that she's better than Walker Kimbrough, not a chance. Not a chance. She's not better than Lexi Hull. Y'all tripping. Y'all seriously tripping. She's not better than Lexi Hull. She's not better than Sophie Cunningham. The only player on the team that she is probably better than is Damaris Dantas. Better than. She's not better than any of these players. And I saw someone put a comment about how they should. I was surprised she was supposed to be the cornerstone of the franchise. What? I don't gotta tell you the greatness of somebody. I can tell you that Kate Martin sucks. I can tell you that Kate Martin wasn't projected to get drafted last year. And she was part of the Caitlin Clark stimulus program. She was part of the Caitlin Clark stimulus program for which the Vegas Aces tried to maximize jersey sales off of her ass. That's why they drafted her. She was let go in the freaking expansion draft. She was a backup at Golden State. She's a mediocre at best basketball player. Yes, Lexi Hull and Sophie are both better than Shatori Walker Kimbrough too. Yes, absolutely. And all three of them are better than Kate Martin. Like, we need to stop this madness. You just want to have a bunch of Iowa players. I get it. We got to bring in Hannah Stuelke too. You need to bring in Hannah Stuelke too. Like, give me a break, man. Give me a break, guys. And she's injured, no less. So let's go sign the injured player to developmental deal when she's injured on top of that. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, bring in Gabby Marshall, bring in Falter and all the other bums there that average 8 points a game and can't do nothing. Come on, man. Bro, I can't take this shit anymore. For Christ's sakes, Caitlin Clark doesn't need an Iowa basketball player. She needs a goddamn coach that will allow her to play the game her way. Holy fucking Lord. The crash out, insane. Look, I hope Kate Martin lands a job. I don't expect it. She'll play overseas somewhere. But give me a damn break, man. Enough already. Why is it every single time a former Iowa player has something happen? Oh, let's go bring her to play with Caitlin Clark. Hey, how many Iowa players are actually left in the league? Oh yeah, Lucy Olson. Lucy Olson didn't play with Caitlin Clark in college. You can X her off the list. Give me a break, man. And then I got someone saying, your video was meant to demean her. No, it wasn't. It was meant to put some sense into some people that sit here and act like she's some superstar basketball player who's supposed to be Caitlin Clark's flipping therapist. Supposed to be somebody's therapist. Like, God, enough. Enough. Just gets so old. Like, come on, man. What are we talking about? Like, every time it's something different. And I knew this was going to happen. I knew whenever she got cut, because it was bound to happen. I thought she'd get cut last year by Vegas, but Vegas just parlayed her for some cash on jersey sales and trying to attract the Caitlin Clark community to like Vegas. But the problem is Vegas is a very unlikable team with multiple unlikable players and an unlikable head coach. Like, this is a damn business, seriously, bro. This is a damn business. This is not a freaking recreational freaking sport for third graders. I mean, y'all, some folks, I'm not gonna say the y'all in the chat, although it might apply to some of y'all in the chat, but it's like the whole Raven Johnson conversation. She's a winner. Like, give me a break. Well, because she won high school state championships. Look, I had a debate today with a former WNBA player. Okay, let me go back. Remember how we've all praised Caitlin Clark for what she did was utterly miraculous, carrying a bunch of dead weight with her to back-to-back national championship games. Dead fucking weight. Dragging dead bodies along with her and taking them to a national championship game. Not once, but twice. Beating an undefeated South Carolina team in the semifinals, in the Final Four. Undefeated team. Dropping 41 in that game. They scored 77 points. The girl had 41 of the 77. She carried them. Carried. Like, what are we talking about? Thank you, Alexis. I think people miss seeing Clark's play style and that she is stunted, so they wish. Yeah, but that's called bringing you back to reality. This ain't got shit to do with those players. Those players are not the reason. Those players were the beneficiaries. They were the people that were put on the last will and testament. They were beneficiaries of the Caitlin Clark effect and the Caitlin Clark, impact. Wasn't that their skills got them there? They were beneficiaries. And that's the problem. I did not see that. I haven't seen the interviews today. I haven't. I've been doing all kinds of BS today, by the way, like just nonsense with doctors in South Florida trying to get my son a damn physical and an EKG for high school sports. It's utterly ridiculous. But man, I kind of lost my train of thought. But what she did at Iowa was nothing short of the most amazing thing that we've ever seen done in college women's basketball. Kate Martin was in college for 6 flipping years, and it took her 6th year to average 13 points a game. 6 years. Her first 5, she never averaged more than 7.5. She's a freaking low-level role player. She gets one decent season as a grown-ass woman. I will do that, Jenny Beebe. I will do that. As a grown-ass woman, and because, 6th year in college, you're a grown-ass woman, and averages 13, and that makes her some superstar. No. Again, this ain't personal. This is just reality. I'm convinced at this point that a lot of fans, a lot of Caitlin Clark fans need therapy right now. Like straight up need some therapy. I need therapy. But we all need some therapy right now because some of the stuff that y'all saw at Iowa, you really think translates to the WNBA. No, the only person who translates to the WNBA is number 22. Everybody else was a back of the bus rider. Because you can't sit here and say it was the most amazing thing ever on earth and say that she was carrying trash can talent, which we all know she was. We all know it. It ain't a secret. We all know she's carrying these women while she's playing a South Carolina team with 10 McDonald's All-Americans and playing a UConn team with 10 McDonald's All-Americans and playing an LSU team with multiple McDonald's All-Americans. And all she's doing is carrying these folks. Carrying them. So that's what made it so damn special, is that she carried all these people to back-to-back national championship games. But now instead it's, oh no, we need Kate Martin is amazing. We need her to play with Caitlin because Caitlin needs Kate Martin. No, the freaking hell she doesn't. No, she doesn't. Making wide open shots ain't some freaking magic trick, man. It ain't like, come on. We gotta stop acting like Caitlin Clark didn't freaking carry that program for 4 years. She carried it. And the last two were some of the greatest things we've ever seen in our lives. And now when you sit here and people sit here and say, well, Caitlin Clark needs Kate Martin, well, you're diminishing that. You're literally diminishing what she did. You're actually arguing in reverse and basically saying, no, Caitlin Clark actually did have talent on her team. No, she did not. Like right now, tell me the difference between Kate Martin and Lexi Hull. Tell me the difference. Tell me the difference. Because I'm sure all of y'all have been watching Vegas games and Golden State games because you should probably know what she did, right? I guarantee you probably weren't watching them games. You probably weren't watching them games. So you have no idea what she was doing or not doing. I know what she did in Unrivaled. She didn't do shit. She was a bad player in Unrivaled too. So she's been a below average role player in the WNBA and a below average role player in Unrivaled. She's not very good. This team needs a freaking big, not another freaking 6-foot guard. It's like, it's insane. I mean, we need, like I said, therapy. We need some therapy here. I hope she lands somewhere. I don't expect it. I do not expect it. Are you going to trade somebody or cut somebody? You're going to cut Walker Kimbrough for Martin? Are you out of your mind? Lord. Well, according to y'all, Lexi Hull's the greatest defensive player on earth, and Lexi Hull's incredible. And actually, no, Lexi Hull's better than freaking Kate Martin. Because you want to know what Kate Martin shot last year in the WNBA from the field? 31.9% from the field. Not from three, from the field. You know what, Iowa, she only shot over 40% from three one time in 5 years. Her career is 35.5% from three. She's not even an elite three-point shooter. She's not some amazing defensive player. If you don't, y'all know I don't even like Lexi Hull. If you think Kate Martin's better than Lexi Hull, you need to have your head examined. You need your head examined. Sophie Cunningham. Is Kate Martin better than Sophie Cunningham? No, not even close. Not even close. Someone put in the chat, how many times did you see Kate Martin play in Golden State last year? I want to hear. Did anyone see her play more than 5 times? Be honest. Be honest. Did any one of y'all see her play more than 5 times? Any single One of y'all. She ain't no better fit. You don't even know what fits on this team. Why is she a better fit? Because she played with fucking Caitlin Clark at Iowa? That doesn't make sense. She's not a WNBA talent player. You watched her play more than 5 times? Not an unrivaled at Golden State. You watched her play more than 5 times at Golden State? If you think Kate Martin's a better fit than Raven Johnson, then you need your head examined too, War Dog. Stop. Sorry, man. Sorry. No, she's not. No, she's not. So basically, anyone that's ever played at Iowa or anyone that's ever played with Caitlin Clark at Iowa or is affiliated with the Iowa program is a better fit for this team. Let's go get him. Let's go get Addison O'Grady. Let's go get her. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, go get Kate Martin. Go bring every scrub from Iowa. Go sign Chit Chat right now. Don't make her wait. Sign Chit Chat right now. Go bring the Iowa intramural team. They may have played basketball at the gym with Caitlin Clark at some point. Bring them too. Bring them too. Kate Martin plays defense. Stop it. She couldn't get on the goddamn floor at Golden State, man. She's a backup there. Y'all, you're bugging. And you know what? To the individual says, I'm digging a hole for myself today, dumbass. Who the fuck are you, Brad Smith? Who are you, homie? Smithson? I'm a dumbass? What hole am I digging? Because I know basketball better than you? Because this isn't a goddamn friends convention? It's a damn professional sport. It's a sport. You guys, what the freaking hell you're talking about? She's not good. She's a 6-point player for 4 years at Iowa until her final season. Get out of here. I don't value role players. Oh, stop it, bro. You know what the fuck you're talking. I coach basketball. You have no idea what you're talking about, brother. You have no idea what you're talking about. I actually coached basketball. I coached 17U basketball. Have you? I understand what role players are. I actually love role players. I love role players, which is why I'm finding myself liking Raven Johnson more and more and more and more, because I know she's a role player. And guess what? She knows she's a role player. And you know what? Her fan base in South Carolina is starting to have to accept that she's a role player. Sophie is a role player. I like Sophie Cunningham. What are you talking about? Aaliyah Boston's a goddamn role player. Aaliyah Boston's a role player. All right, brother. Whatever. Go beat your meat to Iowa basketball. Go ahead. I'm not an Iowa basketball fan. Sorry for you. What's up, EMC? If you love role players, Kelsey Mitchell's not a role player. I'm trying for my black card. Man, what the fuck you talking about? What the fuck you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm trying for my black card. If you think that Kelsey Mitchell's a role player, you don't know the definition of it. Yeah, you might as well bring in Gabby Marshall at this point. Have her to get off the dentist chair right in our dental school. Let her come play basketball. It's ridiculous. If you want a defensive player, Gabby Marshall plays defense. That I know. Kelsey Mitchell might be whatever you think. You can think whatever you want about her. She's not a role player. She's not a damn role player. I'm gonna tell you right now, this commentary about blackness right now is getting on borderline racist, and I'm gonna bump it real fast. Because remember, I have black children and a black wife. So if you want to sit here and tell me I'm trying to get my black card, seriously? You can be one of them, Brad Smithson. You get the fuck out of here too, whenever you want. Yeah, I'm going to have unsubscribers because your crybaby motherfucker ass doesn't like that I think that Kate Martin ain't very good. Yes, I can't stand people like you, Brad. because you're the type of whack ass fool who comes into a chat to troll shit. And the reality is, guess what? It's professional sports, not rec fucking sports. Oh, okay, War Dog. Okay, you were trolling. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you for clarifying. Thank you for clarifying. I'm not a fan of Kelsey Mitchell. In fact, I'm the one that said get rid of Kelsey Mitchell, but she's not a role player. I'm not. Kelsey Mitchell is way better than Arika Gumbawale. I don't like Arika Gumbawale. But again, if you want to live in this world of look, I'm gonna tell you right now, brother, there's multiple people in my chat. I have 3 live streams going on at the same time, Brad. I got 2 new channels. 2 new channels. There's 97 people in the 3 chats right now, and 85 of them are in the Come On Now the podcast chat. So if you want to come into a chat where there's actually people there, well, guess what, sir? You can come on over to Come On Now the podcast, because I have 3 different channels that are running this right now. But you clearly don't know that. What's going on, Mason Alexander? Okay, let me explain something, folks. I have this going on in 3 chats right now. 3. I have it going on Come On Now the podcast. It's going on Washington Mystics Unfiltered. It's going Indiana Fever Unfiltered. The reason being is because I'm talking about topics involving all 3 teams. Okay? And WNBA in general topics. I am trying to grow my following on those channels as well. So it's not a small chat. It is actually got over 100 people in it right now, but they're on 3 different channels. Okay? 2 of them are small. One of them has 90 plus people in it right now. Okay? So, okay. Anyhow, let's jump in. Let's jump in on the real stuff because, yeah. Predictions. Predictions. In fact, you know what? Let's do this. If you got something to say, jump in on the chat tonight. Click on the link, jump in the chat. We can have a conversation. You want to jump in tonight? Let's talk. Don't be afraid. I don't bite. As far as I'm concerned right now, the Las Vegas Aces are going to win the championship again. My prediction right now is, do I think Cody would avoid Tommy John surgery? What are you talking about? Oh, Jesus Lord. I didn't even know about that. Oh, fuck. You kidding? How did she injure her elbow? God, Jesus. Again, I ain't been home all day. She tore her UCL? How the hell you tear your UCL playing basketball? That's depressing. Damn. I'm actually sad. That's partial UCL tear. It was her left elbow, though. So she's right-handed. Damn. It actually happened against the Atlanta Dream. Oh, did you get hacked by somebody? I would hold her out for at least a couple of weeks. Honestly, I'd hold her out for at least a couple of weeks. That sucks. That absolutely sucks. That really sucks. I guess I'll be doing an individual video on that after I get off this live because that's pretty critical information there. Um, are you sensitive, Edward Johnson? Because I don't think Chit Chat Right will make the WNBA. Yeah, I don't. I don't. If you ask me right now, I watched her play. No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. Wow. So let's go through the list. Let's go through the list. And by again, lines are open. You want to jump on? Feel free. I'll get you in here. We can chop it up. But yeah, that's disappointing news to hear. Well, there might be a spot over in friggin' DC right now for Kate Martin, to be honest. All righty. I need paper. I can't do this off the top of my head because I'm doing this right now with y'all. My number one is Vegas. No, I do not think Kim Martin will join the Fever. We just spent an hour on that, 40 minutes on that. Vegas is number one. Number two, and this is just for purposes of how they'll finish in the rank in record. Vegas number one. Guys, I have unless you want to, you can chat with yourselves on some of these questions. I'm trying to keep a show moving in the direction without me answering questions about other things that are not are completely separate. So I got Vegas at 1, I got Liberty at 2. Oh, we got somebody here already. MDT, what's going on, sir? Or ma'am, I don't know if you're a ma'am or
It's a sir. How you doing? Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. What's going on, man? How's everything going?
I'm reaching out to you from the Midwest.
Awesome. Where are you from?
Uh,
What state?
Flyover country, Lincoln, Nebraska.
Okay, I'm a Hurricane fan, so yeah, I grew up on Miami Hurricanes, Nebraska Cornhuskers.
Yeah. I think we're about the same age. So,
48.
yeah, we're about the same age. So
Mm.
your team caused the initial heartbreak.
And
Then
then
you
you
were
caused
kicking our
mine.
butts through the '80s,
And you caused mine in the
embarrassed
90s.
us a little bit, and then we got you. So,
Yes, you did. I at the
and
Orange
then
Bowl.
you got us
Listen, I was
back.
there.
Then you
Yeah,
got us back. So yeah.
I was at that Orange Bowl game where Corey Schlesinger ran our asses over.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But
I was at that game.
here's what I do like about the Hurricanes though.
Okay.
Your team, and I could be wrong. I've listened to you talk, so I'm sure you can speak more eloquently about this than I can. But
Yeah.
your team was the first team to break the bone.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
And that was for a Husker fan at the time, that was music to our ears. Anytime it
Really?
happened.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, you because Oklahoma would come up here and break our hearts and run through the Big 8 at the time,
Yeah.
and the only team that seemed to be able to handle him was yours. That's it.
Yes. Yeah.
Nobody else.
Yeah, we busted Oklahoma's ass too, and then
Yeah, and you had these linebackers. I remember this graphic, and I was watching a game uh,
mhm.
that showed the average 40-yard dash time of the linebackers. It was
They were fast.
4.4 and below.
They were fast, dudes.
Yeah,
No, they were
running
fast
side to
dudes.
side, running
They were
side to
fast.
side.
It was
So
speed all day. Yeah.
yeah, I wanted to comment. I sent you I left a comment for you on a video that you did a little bit ago
Okay.
about the lack of objectivity in this space. I don't know if you remember that. And I kind of threw in this funny question, and it goes over some people's heads, not yours, because I knew you knew
Yeah.
exactly what I meant. Where when I said, "Is Stephanie White going to be the next Paul Westhead?"
Yeah. Oh, that was you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I
That was
remember that.
me.
I remember that.
Maybe I
Okay.
should have said like Mike Malone or somebody like that. I mean, I don't know. It just
I mean, I don't know that they'll let it. I don't know that they'll do anything about it. That's the problem. I don't know that they'll
yeah.
do anything about it. And that's the problem I have is I don't like the trust of this front office to do anything is always something that, you sit here and you're like, would they actually, if they started off 2-8, would they fire her? Like, would
I'm
would
telling
they
you,
fire her? And I don't think they would.
if the firestorm, and I know you can speak to this too because I've heard you talk
Mhm.
about it.
Yeah.
If the outrage that ensues anytime anybody on that team says particular things about this, that, and the other,
Mhm.
then that would have you believe that if she went 0-2, she'd be gone, or 0-5, she would be gone,
I don't think
because
that would. I don't think that would happen.
it, but so I think what you're telling me there is you don't interpret this space and the rest of social media to extrapolate out and generalize to everybody else in
No,
the
I
fandom,
don't.
if you will.
No, I don't because I don't because the fandom is CC. Like it's like the fandom is CC. Like if there was a video that I did when I did it on I just showed like this video where they did a whole video on Raven Johnson. And when Raven Johnson got drafted, they showed video footage of inside the actual Gamebridge Arena, field house or whatever. And very few people jumped up happy about that draft pick. There were some people sitting in their chairs clapping. There was
Yeah,
probably a handful that jumped up like excited and stuff, right? So, you know, those are the CC congregation. Like we're all part of that CC fandom. We don't have the same mindset as the Indiana Fever fandom, and because that fandom was 4,000 people prior to CC showing up 2 years ago. Like they forgot that part that they averaged 4,000 fans a game 2 years ago
yeah. Nobody
before
was watching.
no one
Nobody's
cared.
watching. I mean, it,
So
it was it was it was something foreign to mainstream fans, or at least Caitlin Clark centric fans for sure. But
yeah,
yeah, it it can get a little spicy out there.
yeah. So I don't think I don't think that they're gonna do anything if she has a. I don't think they'll fire her this year at all.
That could
I
very
could.
well be the
I,
truth.
I
Yeah,
don't think like they could go 500. And could they fire her end of the season? Sure.
yeah,
Do I think
yeah,
they'll fire her anytime during this season? No, I don't. I think she could go 14 and 30 and they wouldn't fire her. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're going to be in an above 500 team, but I said they'd win 28 games. Now, could it be a little bit less? Yeah, I don't think they're going. I don't think they'll win more than that. I think
yeah.
they'll. I mean, people forgot they lost how many times to Golden State last year,
Oh,
and they lost to
they
and
got
they
boat
lost to go
raced.
and they got
They got
they
boat
lost
raced.
to Golden State with and without Clark.
Yes, and
So
you
it wasn't like
remember the Sparks owned them. I think they only won
yeah,
one game against the Sparks.
yeah. So they
Any team that had bigs,
yeah,
they were having trouble, or ran. They were
yes.
having trouble with them too. So
Can you imagine having trouble with a team that runs when you're supposed to be a team that runs? Like that's the problem. There's so much confusion inside that franchise that you're gonna have like let's keep it real here. We played three preseason games. Nigeria, nobody cares about. It's a fugazi. It's like playing your little brother,
yeah,
little sister. Against New York, they were leading by what 4 or 5 at halftime. They got 48 points in the first half. Against Dallas, they were getting the shit kicked out of them at halftime. They were getting run off the damn floor. They gave up over 60 points at halftime. You're supposed to be a running team, and you're getting boat raced in a track meet. You're getting boat raced in
yeah,
a
yeah,
track meet. That's a problem. So
yes,
if you can't win a game running and you're not really good in the half court, which this team is not a half court team in my opinion, that's worrisome. And if Dallas is that much better because they have a new coach, because it's not the players, it's the coach. If they're that much better, because that coach is a good coach, he's out of
yeah,
South Florida actually.
yeah,
If he's changed them that much, that's very very worrisome. That's very worrisome. They could lose games to some of these expansion teams. They could. They did last year, every game. They could
yeah,
they could lose. They could lose to the they could lose to the well, not this year, but last year the Washington Mystics stunk, or 2 years ago, whatever it was, and they lost to the Mystics. Like they could lose to those bad teams, and then they could go beat the Liberty potentially, because that's just how it seems to work with this roster and this franchise. At least from me watching it. But now you're sitting here and you still don't have a full roster. You still don't know who's going to start on Saturday, and no one has played together at all this entire season, this
yeah. It
entire
could be
preseason.
trouble. I saw that spread. I think I saw it this morning was 7.5. I
They're
understand.
favored. They're favored.
Yeah, I understand
Oh,
it's even
oh my
moved up.
God.
Well,
Oh my
Dallas
God.
has some injuries too, and that may be the reason. But
Wow.
Dallas could be a problem for them. We could be looking at an upset, and I know you're gonna hear some of this either through your chat or watching other creators. There's going to be an
Mhm.
outrage if they lose on Saturday.
Oh, I expect them to lose on Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah, I've already said it. I think they're gonna get smacked on Saturday. I hope I'm wrong. Look, I hope I'm wrong. I don't want to be right about that. But I don't see a cohesive unit. I don't see good defense. I see horrific rebounding. They're too small. I've been saying that for how long now? They're too damn small. And I mean, if you can't rebound, then what? If you can't rebound, then what?
Yeah, and one of my questions earlier is bringing in a big, and I mentioned Bibby. I understand she's hurt.
Oh, she's not
Um,
big.
that chick from New York got cut from Australia, Anelia Malley. She's another big. There's some players. Are they
I mean,
just
I don't know the
waiting and
players.
seeing what's going on with this offense, and then
I don't
bringing
know.
some in?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me bring some more people on so we can make this more panel like. What's up, Duke? I got the Pope in the building. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Let's fucking go.
Rudy!
Oh, Pope's
Let's
gonna have
go.
something to say.
Pope.
Top of the morning, where you at?
What the fuck were you doing last night with them women? What was that shit?
Hey man, you know,
Boom boom dunquisha.
oh, Bonquisha was off the chain. Yeah, what's going on, panel? What's up, chat? How y'all feeling?
What's up, man? How you been, man? Talk
Hey,
to me,
Pope.
man, because I've had this little thing going on with somebody over somewhere else. You know what I mean? And I know you have some words as well.
Yeah.
What you got, brother?
Well, okay. So I just came in. 2 seconds. I seen the link, so I hit the link. So I don't know where y'all at in
Nah,
y'all.
I opened it up to what people think about, how this thing is going to go this year, predictions or what have you. We didn't really get into predictions. I was starting to do them, and then just people got to say their piece because I mean, like this Kate Martin thing went on today, and of course, some people are thinking, "Oh my God, let's bring Kate Martin in. Let's go bring in every Iowa associate that's ever played in Iowa or been associated with the state of Iowa, played intramurals at Iowa. Let's
Yeah,
have
I
them all
mentioned
play with
Gabby
Caitlin
Marshall.
Clark. Let's go bring Gabby Marshall back. I mean,
Yeah.
because
You damn
apparently, you know."
listen. You damn right, because that's the only reason why we paying attention to this shit in the first place. So listen, I'm not gonna lie. Look, Rudy, I know you don't like the sound of it, but
Bro.
fuck these other. Listen, can I be frank? Can I be frank?
Of course you can.
Man, fuck these other bitches because I ride for my bitches. Fuck these other bitches 'cause I'm ride for my bitches. I'm riding with the Iowa Hawkeyes family. Listen, uh, uh, I don't like nothing I'm seeing from the WNBA product. From each team, there's a player or two that's okay, but like it's not nothing that's really entertaining to where I'm like scheduling to. Oh, I'm gonna watch when Nefessa Collier play, or I'm gonna watch when Asia Wilson play. So they all kind of similar in talent to me on as far as when you separate the stars from the role players, all the role players seem to be damn near the same.
They
So
are.
why not give us Gabby Marshall and K Money? At least we got players that we know that's not going to be selfish when it comes to playing alongside Caitlin Clark, like the players that she got with her now.
But who's the problem? Is it? But isn't the problem, in your opinion, as well? Isn't it Stephanie?
It's definitely in Stephanie along with uh everybody. It's everybody. Fuck everybody. That's yes. It's Kelsey. It's Sophie. Fuck her too. Cause yeah, she going along to get along. All that podcasting, AB, shut that shit down. All that podcasting during the season, I always think that's you're not super focused on the job at hand. You got too many jobs going on at once. Like and this main job playing alongside Caitlin Clark in the WNBA and everything that has risen for women's basketball players, you need to be focused, super locked in. So it's not like me and you who can do other jobs on the side and we can come to YouTube and use that for another source of income. No. we're not playing for the WNBA chip or the NBA chip or the NFL Super Bowl. No. You playing on this level, you need to lock in.
So I just had someone else tell me in a comment on my last video, why are you hating on Kate Martin? I mean, I think she's trash. She shot 31% in the WNBA so far. I think she sucks. I mean, that's just my opinion, but it's if they don't change style of play, like I'm mentioning here, they're not run. They're getting beat running by Dallas, and they apparently Kelsey Mitchell said they played hard in that game. Then that's scary. Lexi, hey, if you say fuck Lexi Hull, you might get in trouble over here because they have a big thing about her. You know what I mean?
But Rudy, they all trash
I
without
agree.
Caitlin Clark.
I
They
agree.
all trash.
I've
AB
said it.
trash.
I've said
Kelsey's
it.
trash. They're all Lexi's trash. Sophie's trash. The Kate Money Martin, all of them. Hannah Stokey's trash. Without Caitlin, they're
They all
trash.
suck. Yeah. Yeah.
So we might as well go with the people we know is gonna go with CC. So they are trash.
Oh, they're all trash. I mean, I think they're all trash. I agree. I think they're all trash. I do. Hey, Duke, I see you in the building, man. What's up?
Hello. No,
What's
but
up,
it's
Duke?
like, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, so it's like previously when I was looking up for all the WNBA teams in 2025, the Fever lost more games to non-playoff teams than any other team that made the playoffs. They lost 7 games. They lost to the Valkyries 3 times. They lost to the Sparks 3 times. They lost to the Mystics and Suns. Or maybe it's where it's like when they're like, oh, the Fever went 16-15 without Caitlin Clark. You remove the Sky, the Fever went 12-15 against teams without Caitlin Clark where they didn't face the Chicago Sky.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chicago sucked.
Yeah.
Chicago was terrible. They're trash.
I mean, it's like if the Fever didn't play the Sky five times, they probably would have been an 8 seed.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree.
Yeah.
Or not made the playoffs.
Well, yeah, or not
made the playoffs. I don't know, but I don't remember what the difference was. But I see we got Wody Mack and James Flatbush. Wody, you got something?
Yeah, what kind of I put it in the chat too as well. And first of all, hello everybody on the panel. Good night, gentlemen.
Hello.
I put it in the chat, and I saw the opportunity just to get up and say it because I thought it also would resonate more too. But this is just a thought that I had too when you were referencing what you thought that the Fever's overall season record was going to be. Oh, that right there. Point.
Like that?
How it sounds, but facts. Yeah, exactly. Fever should lose a lot, just like the Fire and the Liberty got an NBA assistant coach who doesn't have an emotional ties to players he's about to coach. At Rudy, right?
Yeah.
Now, it's yet to be determined how it's going to work with the Liberty because he's brand new first year. And it's also Alex Sharma, too, for the Portland Fire, who we assume they're going to lose a lot. But if they look good and losing, like they look like they got some type of system, then for the most part, you assume people who are, second to the head coach on an NBA roster at least have an idea of what type of scheme or system they want to run to get the most out of their players. And then on top of that, taking outside, gender and all of that, they don't have any emotional ties to these players. So yes, you may know who your stars are, and you may even be able to recognize talent, some of the players that you have on your bench and utilize it, right? Which, a lot of good coaches generally are able to do and put them in the best positions to win or to be successful. But then we may see something that is actually geared to maximizing the skill sets of the players that you have. Hence why I was like, maybe the best thing is that the Fever are absolutely terrible. Besides, maybe people have get their numbers because you can have that where somebody's a 30 or 25 point scorer on a losing team, LaMelo Ball type of things. And that might be the best option because then I would believe Herb Simon and them would be like, oh, hell no. we're losing fan engagement, and y'all are trash. They would get rid of the not just the coach, but the CEO, president, all them too. The people that was installed, because generally when the coach goes, when the what you call it, I don't know what the latest title is,
The
president,
GM or president?
CFO,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, whatever them two ladies that got hired, and then they hired Stephanie White. When they go, the coach go, and I think maybe that is the best option. Fans may not be here for it. All you're gonna hear is more dirt being shoveled on Caitlin Clark's name and so on and so forth. But hey, if she has a decent season and they lose, yeah, they're gonna say, "Oh, Caitlin can't win," whatever, whatever. Hey, it may you may get somebody else in the building that besides if they just go hire another longtime WNBA, executive and so on and so forth. You may get somebody with NBA ties, and then it starts looking like something.
Yeah, I agree. I feel you on that. James, what do you got?
Oh, what's up, Rudy? What's going
Going on,
on with
man?
Golden Back?
What's going on, man?
Yeah, man. I
What you
know
got?
I know I'm gonna be a bit off topic, but I wonder if you already did a video on this, like what Nafisa Collier said about the style of players, something like that.
Yeah, I did. I dropped one yesterday about her complaining about it being too physical, but I guess it was only too physical when she got hurt. Because before that, she never complained about it. She's an executive board member, and she never said a word about the physicality publicly. But all of a sudden, she gets hurt in the game, and it becomes a too physical of a game. The reality is, to me, that these players are just massively clumsy. I don't think the game is that physical. They make it seem like they're playing football out there. They're just clumsy. They fall. They fall. And this is the same league that said that, same people that said that the international game is just so physical, which was like Caitlin Clark couldn't be on Team USA 2 years ago. But now all of a sudden it's just too physical even for them. And then it's back and forth. They don't make up their mind. Okay, I think the game should be offensive. Favor the offense. Well, the Las Vegas averaged 92 points a game in the finals last year. So and these teams all average in the in the low to mid 80s. So they're all scoring points. So I don't know what she's looking for. Yeah, some people may feel a certain way about how games are officiated and they're inconsistent in the whole nine. Yeah, I think it's real hard. I know someone that referees women's basketball like professionally. He referees high level Division I women's basketball, and he says refereeing a women's basketball game is harder than refereeing a high school boys game because they fall all over the place, and you never know. You at times you can't tell if it's a foul or if they just fell, and that's a big thing that I see. And where was she when Caitlin Clark was getting clotheslined in games as a vice president of the Players Association? Why wasn't she voicing, yo, you can't be doing that type of thing? Like, but then again, the calls weren't being made as flagrants, but they seem to always catch the flagrants on everybody else, at the time. But they don't miss a ton of flagrants, like miss them. Like they just, you know, she's just inconsistent. She's not consistent in her own opinion because fact of the matter, she went to UConn and Gino Auriemma, taught dog ass defense. Gino always taught dog ass defense. It was like that's what they play. But now all of a sudden she thinks it's too physical. Yeah, man. How about you? Like if you play basketball, shoving someone who's in the air in the back is not a good thing. Like you shouldn't do it. So why do it? Because you sure as shit wouldn't want it done to you. Like I think there are certain things that are common sense, but then she also makes an excuse and says, "Oh, well, we're competitive." Okay, you're competitive to the point where you would look to injure an opponent. Okay, I got you. She's full of shit. She's only mad
What?
because she got hurt.
Exactly what I was gonna say. It don't matter until it happened to you.
Exactly, because if she had been getting clotheslined like Caitlin Clark 2 years ago on every other play, she'd have voiced her problems back then. But it wasn't her, so she didn't say shit.
We're seeing how Alyssa Thomas chokeslammed Angel Reese 2 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't happen to her. She didn't say shit. So this isn't even just about Caitlin Clark. This happened to multiple people, and it wasn't her. And she, a VP, didn't say a word when it's actually her responsibility to say something.
Her coach did.
Well, Cheryl Reeves has got balls. We all know that.
Reeves and Hammond. I mean, there are a bunch of players that got clobbered last year with just. I think even Asia caught an elbow from Jonquil Jones.
Yeah, well, why weren't they opening their mouths when Caitlin Clark was getting tomahawked by Marina Mabry and not even having a foul called?
Agreed.
Like
Agreed.
they didn't even call a foul on that play.
And
But
if you listen to Diana Taurasi, hey, that's par for the course. You come in the league, this is what happens.
yes, and I actually saw someone
But
put a
I don't
comment on one of my
understand why
videos. Go ahead.
I don't know why people think hacking and holding is good defense. I don't understand what. And then it's some gentlemen, some of us gentlemen here, 30s and up. All right, we have a point of reference with basketball. Some of the things change, and we don't mind. We like seeing good offensive players cook good defense, right? But hell, even like when you play on the court, right? Or we use Pat Beverly for example, right? A lot of people say he's a hack. He just run around, make a lot of noise, be hacking and holding. But I don't get why some of the older fans talking about the physicality and good defense in the league when really all they're referring to is just that unnecessary bullshit. Holding, pulling, like, hey, and if you can overcome it, you're a good offensive player. That's trash, bro. It's trash.
Well, she made a comparison compared to women's basketball right now to the 80s. I mean, of the NBA, which was insane because of the early 80s in the NBA, they weren't doing that. They were just punching each other in the face, and they were still scoring 115 points a game. It was late 80s, Bad Boys, Pistons, and Chicago Bulls, and then Heat Bulls and Heat Knicks, Knicks Bulls.
Yeah.
That's when it became a goddamn football game out there. That shit.
Shout out to Kermit Washington.
Yeah, another Rudy got knocked out.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He got his face smashed. I mean, but it's like that happened back then. What we saw in the late 80s, early 90s, the mid 90s, that was the real football basketball out there where PJ Brown's body slamming fucking Charlie Ward on the ground in a playoff series and shit like that. And she thinks that the WNBA looks like that? No, it doesn't. No, the hell it doesn't. And back then, they didn't even call flagrant fouls. These are just fouls.
Yeah, I
they were
watched
just
that.
fouls.
I watched that.
Wasn't.
No, they did call flagrant fouls, but they were very rare. They're not as commonly called now.
Now you breathe on somebody and it's a flagrant foul. Now you got Nikola Jokic has his nose tapped by Rudy Gobert last week, and he flops as if he just got slapped across the face. Like the whole damn thing is it's a bunch of bullshit. Now, I agree. The physicality, you can hit a point where it's grabbing and holding. I mean, would Steph Curry have survived the 90s? And he'd be a great shooter, but people don't remember how Reggie Miller was getting body chucked across the fucking middle of the damn paint when he's running through the damn lane. Like they don't do that now in the NBA. They don't do that. They can't. They get called for foul. They get called for it. And
like I said, Rudy, I do understand why people look at the players who are able to overcome and still have great numbers as elite top tier scorers. True, granted. Yes, I get it. It looks great, but still, regardless of the fact, a foul is a foul, bro. If you're fouling, you're not playing defense.
It is, absolutely. It absolutely is. But these women are also the same. These women are not consistent in what the hell they do. You want to watch a WNBA game? Someone just put, nobody wants to see 120-point games. I actually hate the NBA now. Like, I hate it. I think it's bad. I think it's bad basketball. And then, I mean, I was having an argument with my partner about it, but then he said about the Magic. I'm like, well, the Magic didn't miss 27 of 28 shots. But that's also not because of defense. It's because they just keep shooting terrible shots, and scored 19 points and a half. The style of play is boring to me. It's not entertaining. I find it to be really, really bad ball. I mean, guys kicking out for when they have a wide open layup and kicking out for a 30-footer doesn't make a lot of sense. It'll never be a smart shot, in my opinion. The gather step is a bunch of bullshit. You got guys taking 4 and 5 steps for a jump shot, and they don't call traveling. This shit's embarrassing. Like, I can't watch that shit. And you're starting to see some of that garbage come into the WNBA a little bit, but it'll never happen because they'll never have the power to shoot a 30-footer. Like, only a couple of players have the power for that. Other ones will do it. Yeah, there's only been 2 that can really do it, and that's freaking Caitlin and Sabrina Ionescu. The rest of these women are shooting air balls from 24 feet. Like they're shooting.
I give Marina Mayberry and Lexi Brown. I've seen Lexi Brown attempt it. She leans into it, but she's attempted it. I've seen her hit one, but she I guess because the Caitlin Clark effect. Now she's trying to be more. I guess more.
She is terrible.
Have the free range to take it. but
Like
she's hit it once. I've seen her hit it one time.
do you
No,
want to
I-
30
see
footer.
do you want to see 110-point games in the WNBA?
Not
Yeah.
I
so
don't.
much.
I don't.
Listen, I do. The reason why,
You,
Rudy. The reason why
Too. I
because
do too.
because see, the NBA is different. Like it's different. Those dudes actually got skills. You 6'4", 6'5", and you just shooting threes like you Wembyama. You shooting 8 threes a game. You Joel Embiid. You shooting 8, 9 threes a game. That's ridiculous. That's soft. But these women, they can't play like those men. So you them mucking it up to where they can't really showcase their talent. It makes the game all the way bad. So it's already bad enough that even if you like call a game like how you do the NBA side for the women, they still not going to be that exciting and entertaining to watch. You know what I'm saying? But at least you wouldn't just have prison ball. It look like prison ball, like straight up.
Yep.
you
And,
think
and I
they're
just want to say,
do you think they're clumsy or no?
oh, super clumsy, super
Okay.
duper. That's
Okay.
that's what I mean. They a bunch of klutz out there on the court, and this is why I really I'm really a Caitlin Clark fanatic because I never seen a woman carry her. It's not even just the way she played the logo threes and all that. It's how she plays. She played within herself. She play like similar to how a man play. She has body control, court awareness, all these other things that's bigger than what we see. Like if there's no Caitlin Clark, we would care we wouldn't give a shit about Iowa. Like when she played for Iowa, we wouldn't know Gabby Marshall, Lisa Bluter, Jan Jensen. We only know them because of her. Same thing goes with everybody else in the WNBA, from AB to Kelsey to Stephanie White to Christy Sy. All these players that has become household names is because of this one player, and she plays extraordinary. That's why I give her grace a lot of times because she off the chain.
I made joking. I said Caitlyn kind of plays like a extremely talented NBA white guy from the 70s and 60s. It ain't
Man,
nothing over the top. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing over the top. You know what I mean? Exclusive, but do everything right. You know what I mean? Even say like how Jerry West and some of them guys could shoot
Yep.
really good too. Back in it, she
Hey,
plays like an extremely talented white dude from the 70s, and an extremely talented white dude from the 70s dropped him off in the WNBA is killing.
no, she really
hey,
actually played like Pistol Pete. If people go back and watch Pistol Pete highlights, and she kind of plays similar to Pistol Pete. She's just different because of her passing. Like from all the
yeah,
scores,
Yeah,
from
look,
Mike to Kobe to
yeah.
even Steph.
some Larry Bird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
to
used to
Larry
play with.
Bird.
Instead, her pops
Yeah,
played a little bit of put up a little ball through his career in high school or whatever. She played with her brothers. So then again, if she's taking a lot of the, you know what I mean, especially depending on, I don't know how good her pops was. He could have been like, an elite dude at the 24-hour fitness, the LA fitness. He could have been an elite type you know what I mean, guy on the court there. If she's modeling a lot of what she learned from him, and you know what I mean, he's got that Jerry West Pistol Pete in his game, then I can see how it can be modeled in her game. Plus, also too, like she said, she played with guys, and probably it was easier for her to get a shot off when she shot further away because they weren't guarding her because she's a woman, right? So probably hence how she probably developed shooting like that because dudes ain't guarding her when she crossed half court.
Oh, Caitlin Clark's dad is in like the Hall of Fame for his college, Simpson College, and he did maybe they're Division two or whatever division they are. He did lead the nation in that division for shooting 3-pointers.
Okay.
So
Well, there you go. There you go.
Hey,
There you go. So I'm going through a predictions list right now of where I'm putting teams this year, and y'all can tell me if y'all agree or not while we're here. I got this is my order. I've been writing it down, and and I don't have records right now, but I got Vegas at 1, Liberty 2, Atlanta 3, Minnesota 4, Indiana 5, Phoenix 6, Dallas 7, LA 8, Washington 9, Golden State 10, Chicago 11, Seattle 12, Connecticut 13, Toronto 14, and Portland 15. What do y'all think?
I
I
think
like.
the Lynx is a bit too high
I
for
agree.
since Collier's only going to be there for half the season.
Mm.
I agree.
Okay. Okay.
I think your top three is fine.
What was the top three again? Because pardon me, I'm here at work too. I had to.
Vegas, Liberty, Atlanta, 1, 2, 3.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's good. I was
Liberty,
thinking that more.
Vegas, and then the 3 is up for grab.
Pope,
Liberty number 1.
you got Angel Reese at number 3.
No, sir, not at all. I actually got them out the playoffs.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Oh,
I got
bro,
them
come
missing
on,
out.
really?
Fucking around with Angel Reese, you bound to get popped.
There's a strong chance
And
that won't
listen,
happen, but imagine
no,
if it
for
do.
real, hear me out because
If that happens, that would be
got
classic.
the way I seen them use her, now I see. Okay, so she doing the same point forward bullshit, point backwards that she was playing last year at the Sky. So I'm like, oh yeah, they in trouble. She taking the most shots out of Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray. So yeah, they in trouble. So they not gonna last. But my sleeper team is Dallas Wings at number 1. I think they're gonna be the number 1 squad in the league. They chemistry that they're
That'd be
gonna
a hell of
have.
a turnaround.
Yeah. They chemistry that they're gonna have. And now I see that AZ Bug can hit shots. But the Alana Smith, Shepard, and Paige Buckers, I see she didn't leveled up her game. She looking dangerous, and they just seem to they just seem to have a chemistry and a connection on the court. The way they smacked on. I know it's preseason, but they smacked on the Vegas Aces early, smacked on us early.
sure
So
did.
I'm looking at Dallas Wings as a sleeper team that's going to wake some people up. But I got them, then the Aces, and then Liberty, and then the Fever. Minnesota
And they
Lynx
would give Paige
somewhere
Beckers
after
the
that.
MVP. They would give Paige Beckers the MVP at that point.
Oh yeah, she winning MVP this year. Paige Becker's dangerous.
If that happens.
You sure?
Because hey, you've heard the term glazing, and we all know what it means. Like when somebody be glazed. Imagine if the Dallas Wings get the number 1 seed over my New York Liberty. It wouldn't just be glazing. There'd be a lot of deep throating and gawking along with the glazing. We told you Paige was better. We see this is who you thought Peyton. Yeah, it'd be deep
if the Dallas Wings are number 1, Paige Beckers will be the MVP. That's a given. If they're number 1,
That's a given.
All because they upgraded on the coach.
Yeah, because the coach
Yeah.
is really.
And nobody would be saying not a They would not be saying a Nathaniel about it. Well, it's still Asians to lose. Nope. Everybody would shut their mouths and it'd be all Page everything on ESPN and all the ESPN women's podcasts. Gawk 3000.
I think Rudy's Mystics will make some noise too.
I would love to see the Mystics make it, but I got them at 9, so
9.
I'm not jumping them in just that fast.
Maybe 5 or 6. Maybe 5 or 6 for me.
That would be pretty great.
Yeah,
I mean,
I already dropped that question about Cody McMahon possibly taking Tommy
that
Johnson.
sucks. That sucks. I mean, it's her left elbow though, so I hope because it's her left elbow that she's right-handed. But
Who's hurt?
Cody McMahon apparently had her elbow injured against Atlanta and had a partial tear of her UCL in her left elbow.
Oh no!
And I just saw that just now myself, so now I got to do a video on that shit, which is depressing because I think she was the steal of the freaking draft at 11. I mean, I thought she was the steal of the draft personally, but that was crazy to me. So what the rest of y'all got in your top 4 or whatever?
I think.
As far as team rankings,
yeah. I mean, I got Vegas winning the championship again. I just don't.
I got New York.
Okay, you're a New York fan, right?
No, I mean I'm from New York, but
okay,
I don't let my birthplace skew my viewpoint. I mean, you got all stars in through 1 through 5 in your starting 5. Like, yes, I could see how it could be a problem, but then you just I'm taking in the fact you took the Warriors assistant coach and you got 5 potential all stars in your starting 5. It could be scary outs. And then you got the big 6'11". I understand not all women necessarily use their height to the best of their ability, but then you got a 6'11" woman coming off the bench who kind of, I'm not even gonna use KD because it's not a like for like, but she kind of moves like, say like like Jonathan Bender or Jeremy Grant, right?
She
In
could
the way
shoot
that she
too.
moves. Yeah. Now imagine
give me a record. Give me a record.
a record
Yeah.
for the Liberty.
Yeah.
You see, now you want to put him on. All right, say 38, 30, 37 wins.
Okay.
Wow.
I went on a limb last year at 38-6, and that shit went real bad, real fast.
Yeah. Wody, do you think they're going to be able to hold up the whole season? Got pretty beat up last season. Ines, who's already
I
out.
hope so. I hope so because John Quell is a major key to his success. And like I said, if that's a big if, but if this 6'11" woman just does the simplest thing that anybody super tall and everybody in the court does, just get near to the rim and baby hook, get in her Victor Wembanyama bag. I'm too tall. Once I put my hand up, you can't get it. If they could just do that simple thing, that's an easy. I hope people are that smart with somebody this damn tall. The closer you are to the basket, the higher your hand is in the air, the less they can affect your shot.
Hey, Rudy, can Raven defender?
Defend who? The 6'11"?
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
She probably could.
Shit.
Get underneath her.
I mean,
knowing how tall women do in the WNBA, which is amazing to me. Like they don't seem to play tall when they're getting guarded by smaller people, except maybe for John Quell and Asia Wilson. It seemed like to be the only two that play big when they got somebody small. Because hell, I even see Brittany Griner go to do a jump hook from damn near from the free throw line when she got somebody small on her. She can make it, but that looks crazy to me. So no power move, no power to your game when you got a shrimp guarding you. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's so what do we got? So who do y'all got winning MVP? We got Paige Beckers for the Pope. I know that already.
Okay, and I think Woody Mack said that if Dallas is the best. I'll go with Asia. Safe pick. I think that's safe money right there. Wilson.
Yeah, I got Asia Wilson. So until I get proven otherwise, and I don't think Caitlin Clark has any shot and shit because I think they're gonna fucking make her be a stand in the corner player and
they might eat their own. I mean, cannibalize themselves.
Yeah,
so
they will. Yeah, I think they're gonna screw her up, and she'll probably be 18-8, 19-8 again, and I don't think it's gonna be anything more different than we saw year one as far as numbers wise.
Hey, little do people know they tired of Asia Wilson ass too.
Oh yeah, they're done with her too. But Nafisa Collier screwed that up last year by blowing
it. My thing I'm saying is like they would love for a white girl to have the ranks and be the face of the league as long as she fit the narrative and the agenda, which Paige fits it perfectly. Black girlfriend, gay, all that type of stuff, and she white with game. So they can't wait to knock Asia off her horse. And when you give a player a schedule, like we know how they gave Caitlin her schedule the rookie season, it was brutal.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And you give Paige a schedule with no back-to-backs 2 years in a row. Give her girlfriend, everything. The league is all about Paige, and they're going away from Asia Wilson. They just couldn't go away from Asia Wilson until Paige got there.
Pope, she's got 36 national televised games. Isn't that correct? Paige does?
Yeah, that is correct. That's correct.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. How about defensive player? Defensive player.
Which Rudy? Which ironically, right? A lot of people you would see Twitter really doesn't matter overall, but you'll see a lot of Twitter and Threads comments about how the prior year's champion doesn't even have the most games, but yet nobody had anything to say in regards to the Wings. As far as I kept searching and searching, having more games than the Aces. But
And
yet it
that's
was
gonna
all
be the
about the
outrage.
FIBA. But the worst record team has more games. That was not a point of contention.
They won 10
Ironic.
games. They won 10 games last year.
They did.
For Paige Beckers.
They won 10 games last
Then
year.
the irony is even Vegas has more nationally televised games than they did last year too. So all those teams are eating,
They
and they're
still
acting
got
like
less
they're
than
like none of those games are going to be on TV. Nobody's going to see it.
And it's stupidity. I'm sorry, but it's blatant stupidity. Like people don't understand business. If I'm selling a product and nobody is buying it, and I bring in something new and it can't keep it off the shelf, I'm continually bringing in that new product until nobody wants it no more. Right? In returns and Gus, it's not saying that people wouldn't watch these other teams, but let history reflect. If y'all would tap in, all those they say that you want to see, if you would, those of you who care will say y'all care so much, and you tap in, and it's 900,000, 800,000, a million people watching them games, they'll be like, well, hell, okay. Well, let's skim off the top of those teams that are drawing in 800, 900,000 because advertisers want to put money behind the games when we show this team, and then we'll put them on TV more. But no, hence why like people don't get it. When that team is on TV, they almost have a million people watching. That is an advertiser's dream right now. And that's not even the best. You know what I mean? Because hell, I don't know what the average viewership of the NHL game or some baseball games, but hell, they do like 500,000, 600,000, and they still are getting like Netflix spots. They all over Prime. You know what I mean? I'm watching games on Prime and stuff that I wasn't doing even before. Come on, man.
And let me ask y'all
You act
something.
like money don't matter. People act
Hey,
like money don't matter.
I'm
Can I ask
watching
y'all
hockey.
something? Would y'all rather take Shatori 5 names or K Money Martin?
This is
Okay,
going to break
it's
Rudy's
about
heart. I'm gonna
even.
pick Money Martin.
I'd rather have Kate Martin.
I'm
Rudy, it's
sorry.
literally about even.
I am keeping Shatori. Kate Martin sucks.
1.6 points a game. You keeping that over 6 points a game?
She sucks. I'm
I
sorry.
choose
Corey's
Kate Martin.
5'9". Give me 6
Shatori
foot Kate
She
Martin.
sucks.
1.6
Oh.
points a game.
I wouldn't take any of them. They
I
both
got-
He
suck.
got Stephen A. Smith numbers.
Oh my God.
Come on.
He hit 17 threes in a row.
You're taking Stephen A. Smith
That's
over K
crazy.
Money Martin? That's
Hey.
crazy.
I think Kate Martin sucks.
Rudy.
Shatori
Rudy,
hit
and there's
17
I'm
threes
on
in a
my
row.
I would have kept
I'm
the
on
damn
my,
rookie Jessica Timmons. I would have kept her over Walker Kimbrough. I would have kept the rookie. I wouldn't have fucking cut the rookie. I would have cut the old lady. But I think Kate Martin still sucks.
there's one defensive statistical advanced metric that I was doing some studying on today, and it does kind of show a good gauge of like what type of defensive players some players are. If you can, I'm on my phone, so I can't necessarily do it right now. If I had my laptop, I'm at work. But it's called DFG percentage, right? DFG percentage is an advanced defensive metric. Look up Kate Martin's DFG percentage, ask Google or any AI chatbot. They'll scour all the WNBA sites and ask it Shatori Walker Kimbrough's DFG percentage in comparison.
Oh God. I'm not looking. BFG percentage.
D like defensive field goal DFG.
Neither of them would ever
DFG.
play. They'd both be sitting on the fucking bench.
And it's now, mind you, right? I looked it up for Caitlin Clark. They said her first year she was 45% DFG, which is like at the edge. DF 45.8, which she was 0.5. She was 0.8% over what average is for a defender. Then her second year, even though it was 13 games, she was at league average or better at a decent 41%, where between being 40 to 44% is like a good defender, and being 39, sub 39 is Dejanay Carrington, Jackie Young, Gabby Williams territory. Basically meaning that if on average, most players in the league shoot about 44 to 45% from the field. If you as a player can keep players under their average shooting percentage or below league average, every percent below that, shows how good of a defender you are. And it was kind of accurate because I started comparing players like Asia Wilson's DFG percentage was super high. Gabby's was super high. like all those players that they consider good defensive players. And I was going player by player, just matching them. Like, it makes sense. That kind of lines up. Okay, yeah, DFG percentage.
I can't find. I can't find.
I used the Google chat. I used the Chat GPT to do it quick. I used the chat bot to do it quick for me when I was on my phone last time. Yeah, and I just like asked like, what is Lexi Ho's DFG percentage? So like, hey Google, what is Lexi Ho's DFG percent?
Okay,
That's
so
a good one. What is Lexi Ho's DFG percent?
What was hers? What was hers? Was it good?
What was who? Lexi?
Was it good?
I didn't look at Lexi's. Okay. I looked at Caitlin. I looked at Dejanay. Okay. Dejanay was. I looked at Raven's college. I looked at Raven Johnson's college DFG. Raven Johnson's college DFG was 25%. Is
that good or bad? I don't know.
Raven Johnson's college DFG percentage was 25%. How you doing, Mr. Lee? Yeah, which like that's hella elite. Like you basically got people you guard and are shooting 25% on their average.
Oh, okay.
That kind of lines up.
Okay. It does. Okay.
That is hell of a leap.
I can't find. It doesn't say shit here.
Yeah.
It says.
Yeah, okay, when I was on my phone, and like how you hold a button and ask Siri or whatever.
They couldn't find it for Lexi.
Damn, really? I'll take a look while I'm on mute, and I'll see if I can find anything. But yeah, they had Gabby Williams. I found Dejanay Carrington, and I was searching through and said Caitlin's was bad and got 4% better. So now she's a league average perimeter defender. Maybe last year, even though 13 game sample size, 13 games, it matters when people want to discredit her. So in them 13 games, she was also a better defender. Not great, but she was league average. She was holding people to slightly below league average shooting on the perimeter. Hey.
I got to chat here, figure this out. Go ahead.
Hey, Rudy, in chat panel? What's Dallas Wings starting lineup?
No fucking idea. Yeah, AZ Fun and Paige Beckers, and then the rest of them I have no idea.
Come on, somebody answer this for me.
Lana Smith.
Definitely not. Definitely not Lana Smith. She broke her neck.
Okay, Lana Smith, white. Paige Beckers, white. Who else?
Maddie Seegers.
Are they all white?
Hold on, let's go through them. Let's wait. Wait, I don't know yet. Rudy.
Google AI.
Yeah, Lana Smith, white. Paige Becker. What about Shepard? Is Shepard a starter?
Is Arika not going to start now?
Yes, but what is Shepard? Is she a starter?
I don't know.
Shepard, she's starting right now because Alon Smith.
Shepard is starting 3 whites. Okay, so that's 3 whites. Okay, Arike. Black.
Yo,
okay.
I see what you're doing.
And who else? Okay, who's the fifth?
Celtics.
My whole point is that's why we're not doing this for Caitlin. We got too many blacks around Caitlin. Why are we surrounding Caitlin full of black team? This look like an HBCU at the Fever. And meanwhile, you got Paige with AZ Fudd, who's mixed, right? Paige is white, Lana Smith's white, Shepard's white. It's a method to the madness, and it's not a race thing. It's not. If I'm a black, I'm a black man. I'm a black man, right? If I gotta choose a school to go to, I'm not gonna pick Harvard or Princeton full of white boys to go play with. I'm gonna pick mainly niggas that I grew up with that look like me. It's vice versa. So if your franchise player is a white star, like Paige Bucker is a white girl, even though she got black ties. They put all white girls around Paige. We got all niggas around Caitlin Clark. I'm just saying.
Hey, Rudy, I don't know what he's talking about. If I was playing ball on the college level, I'm going to play with them white boys that do. What he talking about? If I played football, I'm going to Bama. What's he talking about?
And Larry Bird did win.
You're going to Miami now. You
Frederick Maxwell and Tiny Archibald, Dennis Johnson.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's crazy work.
I know what you're talking about.
I know what you mean, but I'm jokingly. I'm going to Duke.
If I had the opportunity to make a decision again about where I'm going to school for college, and my parents had nothing to do with that decision, I'd probably be going to either Howard University or Clark Atlanta or FAM.
Wow.
Keeping it real.
Only time I heard about Clark Atlanta is when I watched Drumline, bro. That was one reason I kind of wanted to go to Clark Atlanta because of Drumline. But other than that,
See, Rudy got black culture all through his veins. So of course he's a different type of Lucky Charms looking
I
motherfucker, right? Rudy,
I've heard Pope make this same argument on another channel, and the panel over there could not even debate this at all. He had
No, what
everybody
he's saying
quiet.
is factual. I agree. No,
Everybody.
I agree with it.
Hey,
I agree with
hey,
it.
hey, hey.
I agree with
Yo,
it. But I know that if I had the option without my parents telling me where to go to school, if I could have been at, I mean, hell, I was at FAMU most of the time anyhow when I was at Florida State.
it's
Shit.
just like look at the Las Vegas Aces
Mhm.
with uh Asia Wilson. You got Jackie Young, Joel Lloyd. They went and got Kennedy Carter out the pen, right? I'm trying to tell you, like they they squad. You know, it reflects how they look and around a star player.
But I hear
And
she speaks better Spanish now. That's what I hear.
like when the
she
Lakers
better.
got Magic, they had Showtime Lakers was Showtime Lakers, a bunch of niggas. The Boston Celtics, a bunch of white boys, little sprinkled in, some light skins here and
Well,
there,
early
and
on, they had more black guys. Early
yeah,
on, they
yeah,
had
yeah,
a bit,
yeah,
a
yeah.
bit in the
But once they got burned, they got that shit correct. They got it right. They had about two niggas on the team.
I'm telling you, he had that
Hey
other
yo, he
channel
got me really thinking
paralyzed.
about this now. He really got
Was
me thinking about this. Now I'm going through my mind thinking about teams.
Yeah,
was
for
Because
Kurt
real.
the
Rambis
Lakers,
secretly
Lakers is
black?
a so the Lakers is a hodgepodge because they got a lot of mixing and light skinned dudes. Current Lakers, Austin Reeves, Luca, Rui, mix Hachimura, and a bunch of white guys on the bench. We see
Yeah,
what's coming, huh?
yeah, yeah.
Robert Parrish said he didn't like Larry Bird after Larry Bird talked about his contract.
Yeah, he said if he doesn't want to be here, then okay, we have
Fuck
enough
out of here.
talent.
Get the fuck
Yeah,
out of here.
Yeah.
he wasn't very happy with that.
You
But
you see the makeup of Detroit Pistons when they had Isaiah Thomas and Dennis Rodman and Maxwell and all them niggas over there. You
are
see
you saying
them.
Bill Lambert is black?
No,
He's
no,
saying he
no,
was
no. Listen, there's an exception to the rule. You got to have you some different in there, but it's sprinkles. So yeah, we like Fever. We want some niggas on the squad for sure, but we just need sprinkles. We
See,
don't need a
Rudy, that's why we
whole.
need to bring in Kate Martin, like he said.
Yeah, we don't need a whole team full of
Chloe Bibby.
unbelievable women. We don't.
But yo,
We
you
need
got the
natural
1-2
hair
punch.
flowing through the locker room. I want natural hair flowing through.
I feel you. Pope, they got the
Ponytail,
1-2 punch.
wagon, you know.
See, now we
They
know
they they
why.
committed to AB.
Now we know why in 2024, when Clark got hip checked by Kennedy Carter and AB just stood there, didn't do anything, and then they bring in Sophie and she mugs JC Sheldon. The next year.
I got an opinion on AB, and I want to see if what y'all think about this, particularly Pope and Wody and maybe Flatbush as well. Aaliyah Boston comes across like a white girl.
Yeah, yeah,
She's from the Virgin Islands. She went
right,
to prep
But she went to
school
high school in Massachusetts.
yeah, in Massachusetts.
right.
She's not an American black woman. She's a Caribbean black woman. She comes across very, very, almost white girl like to me.
Yeah,
What
yes,
do y'all think? What do you think? You agree? Okay.
yes, agreed.
I would say
That's why we
yes,
love
and
her.
I would tell you something.
Well,
Something that I hear. This is something that I hear in New York, right? Even though we're a melting pot, but people are very tribalistic too, especially more in the urban community here. But I've heard Black American people from here, because I'm also one of those people who has come from parents who are from another country, right? But my
Okay.
mother specifically, right?
What
My
country-
mother's
what country-
Caribbean, from Antigua.
Okay.
Antigua. My father's from the deep South North Carolina, but he don't claim Republican, but my father got a lot of Republican views. I just put it like that, right? So my viewpoint on things is very different too overall. Like I'm one of those, work for what you want type of people. I ain't never been a victim. But I've heard people here say that, yeah, them Caribbean people don't think they black. Literally out of their mouth. Some black folks, some black women, them Caribbean folks don't think they black. They think they different, or they think they special, because some folks come from the Caribbean They still got some. They got lazy ways. They got ghetto ways too, like Americans. But a lot of them know either education is the key or work for what you want.
Oh
Hey,
no, I'm very well. I'm from Miami. I mean, yeah, I'm from Miami. Ask any Haitian, Jamaican, any Bahamian, anyone from the Caribbean, any black person from the Caribbean, they have opinions about Black Americans. No, it's a
Hell
fact.
yeah. Hell
They have
yeah.
opinions.
Fact.
They have
They
opinions.
don't like these niggas. I can dig. Because these niggas ain't right. No, for real. They've been brainwashed. They've been bamboozled. They've been hoodwinked. And so they
Ton of 'em
follow
are.
the script. A lot of them, and I ain't saying all of, because I'm a nigga. But what I'm saying I see what's happening to our people, and a lot of us we've been hoodwinked, we've been bamboozled, like Malcolm X used to say. So I'm just saying, when it comes to this type of shit, back to the basketball with Caitlin Clark, they know what they doing. They got
Mhm.
3 white girls on the team only. He said, okay, Trey Leaches, yeah, that'll be the only. that'll be it.
Hey, yo, real quick. If you want to look at vanilla roster, look at Portland.
Portland.
Portland's roster.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that they got Carla late. I've been big hyping Carla late,
I
but
like her
she has
game.
yet to show anything. She's yet to really show it, but she is very fast. She's very explosive going to the
God,
basket,
geez,
and she's a gunner.
this is a very pale roster.
Yeah.
It is a very pale roster.
Yeah.
And then
But
the
Carly Anderson, Emily
they
Angsler,
got an NBA assistant coach.
Louise
They got a former NBA
Sigelsberger,
assistant coach.
Bridget Carlton, Sarah Ashley Barker,
oh God,
Carla Late. Yeah. That
They're
is
going 4-40.
they're gonna go 4-40.
They might, but they could be an exciting 4-40 if they putting
Yeah.
them threes up and they hitting them. If they hitting some threes, they could be an exciting 4-40.
Tanking for Juju. Tanking for Juju.
That's what I
Juju's
thought,
not
and some people
turning
saying
pro next year. She
a
is
lot of
not
people think
turning
that too, though,
pro.
that she's gonna stay another
She's
year.
not turning pro. I know it for a fact.
No,
Unless
bro,
she
I'm
changes
telling
her
you.
mind. She ain't turning pro. She wants to break Caitlin Clark's record, and she'll do whatever she has to try to break that record. That's what
She
I
going
know it
pro.
for a fact. But it's not going to
And,
happen, but that's what she wants to do.
and she can get another year of NIL. That's gonna
Of
help.
course, she'll make way more money.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
She'll make-
all I know is if she don't win a championship, not saying that she won't, but if she don't win a championship,
She's
I
not.
wonder if her name will be disrespected as heavy coming into the league
Hell
for
no,
not
it
winning a
won't. No,
championship.
it won't. You know it won't. You know it won't. No, she's not going to win a championship. They got a retarded coach there. They can't. That coach can't coach her way out of a bag. She's going to have all these number one overall players, and they're all going to fight for the basketball. And everybody knows that Juju's still going to get the balls, and to piss the other ones off, they're going to all going to want to quit, and they're going to keep Juju on the court for 35 minutes a game, even though when they're in 40-point games, when it comes down to it, and they play a real team in the Elite Eight, they're going to get their asses kicked. They're not going to win shit. They're not
They got
built
that
for
girl
that.
Jazzy Davidson too, who she's official and she'll be in her second year and third year.
Yeah.
I'm sure she got a shot too.
I'm sure she wants the ball too, because she was playing the point forward last year, and she's gonna want to shoot the ball, and she's not gonna want to be in anybody's shadow. Like, she's not gonna, although she only shot 40% from the field, so not exactly efficient, kind of like what Juju was as a freshman. I don't think they have any chance. I mean, they're gonna have talent, and they're gonna win games, but I don't think they're gonna win shit as far as when it matters. They're gonna be fighting for the damn ball. This is my guess.
No, Juju, her sophomore year playing in the Big Ten, she was only scoring 21 points per game. Like,
Yeah.
no, it's like she only averaged like 26 because she needed to score like 40 and 50 on California Baptist.
Yeah. She needed to blow up her numbers against all the bad teams early on. And then when it came down to playing real basketball teams, her numbers came back down to earth. So who do you think is going to be the defensive player of the year? Let me get through this because I want to wrap this thing up in the next few minutes.
Asia.
Anybody? I got Asia as well again, unfortunately, because there's nobody else really.
If they won't give her MVP, they'll give her depoy.
Rookie of the year.
In this agenda-driven league, they'll give it to Raven Johnson, right?
Olivia Miles.
Rookie of the year. Rookie of the year.
I got
Olivia Miles.
Big Foe.
Flau'jae Johnson.
Oh,
I'm thinking Flau'jae too, also because she
No,
don't play a lot.
I heard some. I heard you say
Raven.
big four. I thought you say big four. That's why it's right.
Yeah, he said somebody said
Now
Big
they
Four
gonna give
also.
it.
Yeah, and I think that's a good chance because she's gonna play. She's gonna probably start and she's gonna play a lot.
I got Lauren.
Now, realistically, I think it'll be Alana Smith.
rookie of the year.
No, not rookie of the year, defensive player of the year.
Defensive player of the year. I got rookie of the year, Lauren Betts.
Yeah, rookie of the year. Okay, yeah,
how
I'm with Rudy.
How about sixth man of the year, or sixth woman of the year, or sixth transgendered
Caitlin
of the year?
Clark.
I don't fucking know.
Caitlin Clark.
They might mess around and give it to Natasha Cloud for coming off the bench in Chicago.
You want to know who?
Y'all forgot about that. Huh?
I'm gonna give y'all a surprise.
I'm gonna say Kennedy Carter before you even say it. Kennedy Carter.
You know what? I didn't have her on there. I had her for something else. I have it for if Kennedy Carter. No, if Kennedy Carter's coming off the bench, she's the sixth woman of the year. There's no doubt about that.
She's coming off the bench.
How long will that last? Because I can't. She can't be behind Jewel Lloyd's sorry ass.
No. I don't even think Jewel Lloyd was starting when they played Dallas. Jewel Lloyd didn't start neither. I don't believe.
Who the fuck started?
It was Jackie Young. I think it was a white woman, and then the rest black women.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I think Jewel Lloyd and Kennedy Carter came off the bench.
Wow. Okay, well, if she's coming off the bench, then Talbot started.
I thought that was
Talbot. There you go. Yep, that's exactly what it was.
Okay.
She was starting at the small forward.
At forward, yeah.
Chelsea Gray.
Let's see how long that lasts. Can't imagine that lasts very long.
Well, Talbot, it might last because she is solid. She like what they need as far as she gonna play smart. She gonna play her role. She a good small forward to have. Is you're not gonna start Kennedy Carter over Jackie Young, and you don't want to have Kennedy Carter or Jackie Young trying to play the small forward position when you have and that's good for her role. I think coming off the bench to give a spark just in case they down by 5, 6, 7. She gonna come off the bench and give them a different look, and she gonna be able to do her own thing. So yeah, I got Kennedy Carter 6th man of the year.
Okay, so if Kennedy Carter comes on the bench, I'll agree with you. But if she doesn't, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna shock everyone and say Raven Johnson ends up being sixth player of the year.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shock people because I don't. Again, look, the talent in WNBA is fucking terrible. The sixth player of the year is the 76th player in the league.
Terrible.
It's terrible. The most improved player, because they do have that too. I was giving that to Kennedy Carter because she had zeros across the board last year.
Yeah. I don't
know. I
think
that's why they're gonna disqualify her.
Angel.
No, I'm gonna say Paige.
What do you think Paige's numbers are gonna look like this year, man?
I think Paige is gonna be 22, somewhere around there, 22, 23, and a few assists too, because she'll have an open floor this time. She'll have a spread floor with them shooters and Shepard and Alana Smith. If they own their job and they knocking down threes like they was doing versus the Aces, and they playing defense like that, yeah, because she a smart player. She know when to pass the ball. She ain't a selfish player. So I think she'll have like 22 and 5, somewhere around there, four rebounds. Number 1 spot, MVP.
I think I saw some people say.
Wait, no, you so you got her being most improved player and MVP?
And MVP.
Okay.
They're gonna give Paige the world. We about to knock Asia off the mount.
Let's just throw in defensive player of the year for Paige too. All of them.
No, not that. It's just gonna be when Paige is balling and her team is balling. Bro, do you know what the ESPN them is going to run with that? They gonna run with it like Barry Sanders. Do you understand? They gonna take off with that shit, and she gonna play well because she nice. So she gonna play good with this squad. It fit her. It's fit tailor made for her, and so she gonna be comfortable taking her shots, picking her spots, dropping the ball off to Lana Smith and. AZ Fudd might knock down some shots. Enrique, we ain't even speak on Enrique. If Enrique don't have if she play within herself and she don't have a bad shooting season like last year, Yeah, they gonna be a team to reckon with, and Page's gonna be the leader.
Some folks have
I
said
got one.
Malanga most improved player. I've seen that.
It's possible. I got a final question for you, Pope, before we wrap this thing up tonight. I appreciate everyone jumping on board and everyone in the chat. If you haven't done so yet, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channels. Pope, we have a mutual associate
Yeah,
who has had commentary about me. I don't know if he's had commentary about you as well,
a little
but I know he
bit, a
wanted to
little
jump on
capping,
live probably about that one.
little capping he did. Yeah,
You got any
I heard.
you got any thoughts? I mean, this dude, and I'm sure now he's gonna probably make another video, and I don't give a fuck. Make another video. He got nothing to say. He's been Eminem killed shot. I kill shot him already, so
Yeah, you
he can
did.
have his. See, the reason our channel is like, because he takes very great pride in the fact that he's cheated an algorithm a year in and then just basically glazed for fucking an entire year straight. We're more honest about shit, and we'll say shit like, I'll tell you what I think of Lexi Hull and lose 150 subscribers overnight, or Aaliyah
Right.
Boston or whoever, or I'll criticize Caitlin Clark for not being perfect, and I'll lose subscribers for just saying that. And hell, I lost a subscriber for not kissing Kate Martin's ass earlier today. Whereas this individual will sit here and make a bunch of videos and say that Kate Martin's already signed with the Indiana Fever. I mean, shit.
Oh, that's wild. Yeah, I've seen that. I'm like, damn, he going full blast with it. And
Yeah,
listen,
full
man,
blast
listen.
fire.
Yeah, I don't knock that. That's why I call him Cap TV. Uh,
That's
uh,
good.
yeah, it's Cap TV, man. Don't believe nothing that comes from over there. You damn near can't believe nothing that's
Nothing.
coming up out of there, out of that camp. So, it is what it is, man. And listen, I don't knock the hustle, but when you start calling people out, the originals, especially the originals, you know what I mean, who been here since day one, and it's like you say people ain't putting in the work. Like, nigga, while you making videos, now they made way more money than you done made off the videos that you done put out, young man. So it'd be like he's a young boy, and,
Yeah.
and he get it how he live. He live in this say anything that's hot to go viral as best as you can, and how he feeling himself. My mom used to say, "You smelling yourself now."
Mm-hmm.
I never knew what the fuck that meant. Still don't, but I get it.
Yeah.
He's smelling himself, and that's smooth.
I mean, can you
But
imagine making a channel where you literally cloning somebody else's, and then you're criticizing that person, the person you're
oh
cloning?
man,
You're cloning a guy and
you,
you're ripping the guy.
you killed him with that one. He really
Yeah.
is. He cloning his whole
Who,
swag.
who's your daddy, Bertier? Who's your daddy? Denzel
Damn,
Washington. You want to play in this football team, Bertier? Who's your daddy?
damn, yeah, John the Clickbaiter. He's famous for it, and he took the blueprint and he running with it. You can tell the grifters though, man. Like even when you see him on Jason Will, I seen him today.
Oh yeah.
And Rhodes from Black and White.
Oh,
Like
roads.
you like Rhodes cooked up a nice special meal because you
Yeah.
can see the passion in
Yeah.
behind what he was talking about. He knew everything he was talking about from day one
Yeah.
of this whole situation, and he blew Jason's mind because you could tell the passion. And then you see when Cap TV talk, there's no passion. There's no. He's like trying to be politically correct, looking like a fucking bozo up there. Like, get your hair done or something, nigga. What are you doing? You up here looking like a fucking crumb bum with glasses on, trying to sound intelligent, sounding like a dumbass. Like you just hopped on this wave just because you seen it was waving. Nigga, you ain't, we can tell you fake pumping. You pump faking. You ain't about this life for real, man.
Rhodes
Yeah.
went on Whitlock and
Yeah.
said
He was on.
Stephanie White was a groomer. He said that.
No,
Called her a groomer.
Rhodes crushed it. He crushed it, and to the
Crushed
point where
it.
Whitlock said, "I gotta get you off for a second because I have
Yeah,
a
that's why he
time
did
window."
that. He's like, because even
He
Whitlock doesn't go
crushed
that
it.
far.
He crushed it because he's been doing this for quite some time, and he knows the information. He's not sitting. He has his opinions. He's like, and I think at one point Whitlock said, "You know, you look. What's something about being red?" He says, "You know, where I'm from, they call that a redneck."
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
No,
know,
yeah, Rose cry. Listen, I ain't heard Rose cook like that. He usually reading comments from the Twitter. But boy, he cooked up a nice batch of some real shit today. Meanwhile, Cap TV was yeah, and you know. I'm like, no, nigga, we don't know. What tell us? 'Cause we don't believe you.
yeah.
He was supposed to feed off that energy Rose came with. Because if I would have heard Rose cook like that and I was going after that, it's like, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like a cat go on a stage before you. You supposed to be the main act. You coming after that and you come whack. Blue, blue womp womp.
Yeah, Rhodes out Whitlock. that look on Whitlock's face. What did this guy say?
But you know, it was
Man, I
just
went on Whitlocks and told Whitlock women shouldn't even be playing this goddamn sport.
I heard you say that too. I was there for that one too.
have you been back since?
Yeah.
No. Well, no, I tell you, I came back after that, but uh,
He never
uh,
called. He never called me once because he didn't like that I didn't. You know, when they did the first one with Ock and John the Liquidator, you know, he kind of insulted them off screen the next day. Like he did it without them there because he didn't agree with something they said and he insulted them. And I thought that was whack. Like, yo, you could have say what you got to say when they're sitting in front of you. You know, you had them on the screen and then you try to embarrass them off screen. It's like, bro, that's whack. So I called it out and then he mentions my name in the next one when he had Ben Daniel and this dude, and he mentions my name. And I said, "Call me up whenever you want, but you're not gonna do so. I already know it because I'm not sitting like, please,
Hope, have you
please."
been offered to come back?
no, I have not.
You know, he'll never call me up, and you know, because that's what he got Rhodes on there scorching right there, and he's like, "Yeah, this might be too over the top for me. I gotta have my Christian show. You know what I mean?"
Yeah.
How did
And I
you
don't
keep from
think you're
cussing?
calling
Because I
anybody a groomer.
Yeah. Yeah, I do find that funny because I know Rhodes can go on the deep end as well as we see what the Pope, which I found that funny too. Just on the sidebar, I've encountered Fatty way back when it used to be Fight Club days in 2020 during the pandemic, before he had his channel, right? And still tapped in with the Untouchables in the Discord and everything. And I saw that over there, and I know I've seen many of people go over there and flame on some of these women, you know, because that's the gender war gang banging space of YouTube. But then when I seen that pop in my feed and Pope posted a video, I was like, what? Oh, this is gonna be
that was
interesting.
hilarious. It was hilarious.
That was gonna be interesting. But yeah, just to say it over, to bring it back to Whitlock, right? Yes, he'll say some bombastic things, but I noticed, yeah, two people, which I don't know how long Rhodes is gonna last, Pope and Rhodes. That may be a little bit too hot for him on that side of YouTube, knowing that y'all will say whatever, and he'll say he'll toe the line, but he ain't trying to go over.
Yeah, he gets close, but not like that.
Unless it's about Stephen A. Smith, then he'll say whatever.
Oh
he
yeah.
wants. And that's about the only
17
topic
Hey,
he'll
straight
cover.
threes.
on Fatty, right? Yesterday, you know, I tried them women was off the chain, man, and I was trying not to be disrespectful, you know. But when Bone Quisha said, "You ugly, you look like a monkey," I'm like, "Listen, lady, you
Fuck
so
you.
less fortunate in the parents' department. You can't be you can't be talking about fuck." But yeah, that was fun, man. I'm gonna keep going back over there.
I haven't been, honestly, I haven't been over there in a while. Again because I've been more on the sports side of the game, but just because generally when it comes to his channel, and a couple of others too that I frequent, a couple of people that I mess with. And I don't feel like too much like sometimes, sports can be something different every day, every week, because we talking about the game. But yeah, but the gender war, gang banging, I was like, I kind of fell back. That's why I haven't been over there with him. But I still got love. I still in the Discord and we talk behind the scenes. The shit is cool though.
Mhm. Well, everyone, I appreciate y'all jumping on tonight, man. It was fun. Had a good time. Gonna wrap this thing up, folks. So I appreciate all y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go now, but thank you all for jumping on board tonight, man. And everybody,
All right, Rudy.
thank you,
Oh,
man.
oh yeah.
Rudy,
Appreciate
Yo,
everybody.
So
Rudy, real quick.
Appreciate
appreciate you.
everybody. All right,
Real
folks.
quick.
So folks, yeah, tomorrow night, I will be live. Uh, I will be live tomorrow night. Washington Mystics game at 7:30. Washington Mystics in Toronto, tempo 7:30 p.m. I appreciate that very, very much. If y'all show up, I thank y'all. It'll be on the Washington Mystics channel. So do jump on board. It will only be on the Washington Mystics channel. I think. I don't know. I might make it the Come On Now podcast channel as well, but I'm hoping to bring it all to the Washington Mystics channel. Anyhow, that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. But thank you to everyone that jumped on board in the commentary. Pope, Wody, Flatbush, Duke, MDT. Thank y'all all so much for jumping on. It was a fun time tonight. And we will be here tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. So do jump on board, man. But that's all we got for tonight, man. Is Her Game, Her Way, women's basketball, Indiana Fever Unfiltered, and come on now and watch the Mystics Unfiltered, man. Let's come on now to podcast, baby. Come on now.